You have the books, but no time. You want to grow, but your mind is stuck in traffic. And when it's time to speak, you go blank or play small.
That is not female. That is mental overload. And Smart Speakers Academy was built to fix that. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I help you master 3 allied skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking. Because confidence is built on competency, and when you read smart, you unlock speed of thoughts to become the smartest person in any room.
Click the link you can see to unlock the smarter version of you. Of course, because when you read smart, you think smart. And when you think smart, you speak like a smart leader. This is your time. Let's build the smarter version of you. This is the Smart World.
Sorry, I was muted. No reading equals low confidence. Today we're talking about something personal and dear to my heart. You know what, confidence coach? Hello, I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today we're having a very, very dear conversation to my heart. Most professionals haven't known. Today we're going to be talking about a silent crisis most professionals have not related. Hi everybody, hello. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining in from. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, go ahead and share this live with someone, because people never knew. Busy professionals have not come to realize that no reading equals low confidence. And that's why in the book We Just Book, I always say that a day without reading is a wasted day. Now that may seem extreme, but as a confidence coach, I know, and I'll explain it to you today, that every day you choose not to read, or you let your environment, your structure, your reading trauma take over your day and you do not read, it is going to chip off on your confidence. We're going to tackle a silent crisis that most professionals never see coming. How inconsistent reading habits can erode your confidence, your clarity, and the ability to perform at your peak. I want to say this: you are not lazy, you are not unmotivated, your brain isn't broken. The problem is that it is your system. Now, without a system, interestingly, every abandoned book becomes another book. It grows to a shelf full of unread books. Now, do you know that every abandoned book, every I will start tomorrow, every is not yet time, every I'm too busy to read that you see, is quietly chipping away at your mental armor. It's chipping away at your self-trust. It's chipping away at your confidence. Somehow when they tell you to talk in a meeting, you really just remember that I just say that. Think of it this way. Confidence is like a muscle. Reading is what builds that confidence. Confidence is a muscle. I'm a confidence coach, I'm telling you. Every time you skip a book or abandon your schedule, that muscle weakens. Confidence is a muscle. Reading is how you build it. It is the reading that determines how stronger that muscle will get, how sharper, how prepared that muscle will get, or how stuck in the same circle of doubt and overwhelm that muscle will get. That is why it is in Proverbs that it says that an intelligent heart acquires knowledge. The ear of the wise seeks knowledge. Listen, when you do not consistently feed your mind, your confidence suffers. And I will explain. Take this as a mini confidence coaching class, right? And it will explain to you why, as a confidence coach, I'm saying I teach you confidence through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. I know the game. You may not have heard this before, but this is what I've been given. This is script I've been given, and I've seen it transform the lives of people. One of the first things book builders tell me when they come into the book builders booth is, Coach, ever since I started reading, started noticing that I'm now more confident. I go to meetings and I'll speak up. I'm now more, I now love myself more. I now trust myself more that I can handle certain projects. So you're choosing not to read? It's low confidence. It's a hard truth. But if someone has to say, then it has to be me. When you don't consistently feed your mind, your confidence suffers. Your confidence suffers. What you want to do? Don't be at this level. Go and share this level. Let them come and hear a truth that nobody told you. I'm going to be talking about the emotional cost of inconsistency. That cost is too high a price because what it takes for you is your confidence. And your confidence determines. See, confidence is competency. Competency is confidence. How competent you know your mind is determines how loud, how bold you will choose to take certain leadership positions. They are asking who will lead this team, and you're not nominating yourself because you know yourself now. It's not you that bought 10 books, you've not read one. So even when something is telling you, you can do it, something is telling you that have not read that, don't even try it. How many leadership books have you read? So can you see how it's affecting your confidence? It is affecting your confidence because your brain is starved of mental nutrition. I said, consider confidence as a muscle. And reading is how it is strengthened. Reading is how it is built. Reading is how it is prepared. Let me make it real. Imagine two professionals. Professional A wants to read. He buys books. He sets goals. But every time work gets busy, as the year is beginning, a professional A will go and buy books. You say, I want to read. This year I will read more books. Halfway into the journey, he starts feeling too busy, so he doesn't read. Because, of course, he didn't get into a curated community where they can give him, in a community like the Book Readers Booth, where you come in, we give you speed reading skills, we give you the level 1 bundle, we give you all the arsenal that you need to read all through the year. This is something we've done for years. So we know what you need. We've curated it for you already. We give you everything. So because he gets in, he doesn't get into scout space. Before you know it, by the time he gets to February, life gets busy. Halfway into the journey, he starts feeling guilty by June. That, so the books I bought to read, I'm not ready. He starts feeling guilty. Next thing, he starts feeling distracted. He starts feeling anxious whenever he's called in meetings. When they just go, Bayo, respond to that question. Anxiety. Anxiety. His brain is always behind. And guess what? So is his confidence. So is his confidence. But picture professional B. Professional B sets a system and says, I'm going to join the Book Readers Group. I want to learn how to read faster, comprehend more. Let me see how they do a book a week. I'm going to be doing 10 minutes a day. And he goes and he gets 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, micro sessions. He does his reading. By the end of the year, Professional B has done 50 plus books at the end of the year. He has clarity in decisions. He speaks with authority. His confidence is solid. Which one do you want to be? Let me know in the comment section. A or B? Of course, I know you're saying B. But the truth is that the prefrontal cortex improves by consistent learning. And do you know what the prefrontal cortex is? The prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that's in charge of decision making. And I hope we know that decision making is where self-confidence and problem-solving ability exists. In other words, the more you read consistently, the more your brain believes, I can handle this. Think about the discipline it takes to read in today's world. Dropping your phone, choosing to read. Do you know how you would think about yourself? I see myself like I rule the world. If I can rule my body and put away phone, rule my instincts and put away phone and every distraction and say, this 20 minutes I'm going to sit and read, and I've done it 1 day to 10 days, 100 days, 1 year, 2 years. There's nothing I don't think I can do. Nothing. And it's not just about me. I've seen book bingers do amazing things. Wake up and they dream crazy dreams in quotes. And they step out and they achieve it. You know how I define confidence? Nothing but the willingness to try. You see that willingness? It happens in your prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is developed by consistent learning. Now, if you do not work on it, when it's time to be willing to try, you will be struggling to decide. Who will rule this nation? Everybody shouting, who will go, who will go, who will go, who will go. The guy who was going will step out and say, I want to go. I want to show you why your brain cheats you. Your brain is not against you. It is just wired for comfort, not growth. So the truth is, even for us as book bingers, right? And that's why we use the word binger. You know, binger is an addict. And you get addicted to something that looks like comfort, that looks like fun and enjoyment to you. So part of my assignment on this earth is to actually re-engineer reading for the busy professional. I want you to see it as growth. If you see it that way, your brain will interpret it that way, and then your brain will now align. Because your brain is wired for comfort, not growth. So motivation spikes for you to want to read, but then it's temporary. It doesn't last. That's why you can't feel inspired today and it lasts. So you feel inspired today, tomorrow you quit. Stress overrides discipline. No matter how disciplined you are. A messy desk, notifications everywhere from your phone when you want to read, digital distractions, all of this can trigger your brain and put your brain in survival mode. And in that mode, your brain begins to say, do not engage in anything challenging. No, 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 no. And so what happens is that old habits will now dominate your new intention of trying to read. Now, if scrolling or binge watching, maybe Netflix or whatever channel is your default, your brain is always taking the easier routes. Every time. So I want to give you 3-step confidence rebuilder for you to be able to take back your reading so that you can take back your confidence. Are you ready? If you're ready, put in the comment section for me. I am ready. Just put ready in the comment section, right? 3-step confidence builder for busy professionals. Here's how you stop letting reading consistency chip away at your confidence. Shall we go? Number 1, protect your time. Treat your reading like a non-negotiable appointment. We cannot stop talking about it. Do you know that you don't need 1 hour to read every day? Scratch that. You can't even have it. If you're really busy, you may not have it every day. But you can have 10 minutes. You can have 20 minutes. Just protect that time. Protect it. Put it on your timer. Put it on your schedule. When you're doing daily schedule, 7:30 to 8:15, appointment with the team. 6:15, appointment at gym. Hair salon. Put it in your schedule. 12:30 to 12:45 p.m. reading time. In fact, write it appointment with destiny. Label it that way. Label it appointment with confidence. Label it that way. So that your brain knows this is an appointment with my confidence. It's not that I'm not reading for anybody. I'm not reading to roll out a list of books at the end of the year. That's not the point. I'm doing this exercise every day because confidence is a muscle and reading is how I build it. I'm doing this exercise every day because my prefrontal cortex is at stake. I don't want to get to the place where I'm meant to take decisions and I cannot because I'm not building my muscle. Number 2, reduce friction in your space. Reduce friction. Make reading something that looks like you don't have to lift your feet. You know? So let's say if you set your time and you say 6 a.m. to 6:15, I want to read first thing I wake up in the morning. How you want to reduce friction is to put the book by your bedside. So you see it. How you want to do that is to turn off your notification when you want to read. How you want to reduce friction is to create a particular space that when you get in there, it smells like books. Your brain must be able to associate reading with calm, not chaos. Your brain should be able to see reading as something. Phil Knight, the founder of Nike shoes, he went as far as taking off his shoes every time he wants to go into his reading study because he wants to tell his brain that, hey, it's time for focus. It's time to focus. Find your own trigger. Find your own trigger that takes away every friction within that space of wanting to read deep. Number 3, micro consistency over motivation. Micro consistency over motivation. If your brain says I'm too busy, reply I've had 2 minutes to read. Always reply every I'm too busy to read with I have 2 minutes to read. I'm too busy to read, reply I have 2 minutes to read every time. Start small, celebrate. Before you know it, you will train your brain to the point that your brain will start saying, instead of I'm too busy to read, start saying I have 20 minutes to read. Then it's not grow to I have 2 hours to read, but start for 2 minutes. Start for 2. Let your brain see reading as more than okay. Your confidence grows each day as your brain experiences success, not struggle. So what you want to do is to ensure that you keep having small wins, small success with your reading daily, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, just little here and there. Okay, a little here and there. Now, I want to give you some quick wins you can apply today. Number 1, before today ends, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm committed to your confidence. I'm a confidence coach. So I know that this conversation on low reading equals low confidence has brought you out. So I want to leave here with something you can apply. Right? Number 1, pick a book you've abandoned or a new one that excites you. Emphasis, let the book excite you. Busy professional, let the book excite you. Number 2, schedule 10 to 15 minutes tomorrow as your non-negotiable reading window. Hello, non-negotiable reading window. Don't say my toddler now came inside. Don't say my husband now. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Number 3, clear your space. Remove your phone. Lock your phone inside your wardrobe and go to read. If the book is on your phone, if you can send it to your laptop, better. If you cannot, if you can print it, okay. If you must read it to your phone because you have no other option, put your phone on flight mode. Put your phone on flight mode within that non-negotiable reading window. If you have an emergency, then let your family members know that, okay, I'm unavailable at this time, drop a message, I'll call you back later. But by all means, clear that space. Remove unnecessary papers. Remove distractions. Number 4, step into your reading sanctuary. Even if it's just a chair and a table, just step in. You know, there's a way to step into it. You know the way you step into sanctuary church. You step into the altar. There's a way you just feel, that's how you step in like that. Step in with that consciousness. Number 5, close your session with a small reflection. So when you are done with that 15 minutes read, don't get up from your chair immediately. Just do 30 more seconds and just ask yourself, I showed up today. I learned today. I'm growing. Wow. These tiny wins will create a neural pattern of confidence, not guilt. So the truth is, the moment guilt walks into the room, confidence is gone. You know, that is why every time the Bible wanted to talk about us, God's children, He knows that we have fallen. Remember, the Bible says that while we were yet sinners, Jesus died. However, He will keep telling us, let us come boldly before the throne of grace. Because even when it comes to grace, you cannot access it feeling guilty. You cannot access it without boldness. So the confidence you are looking for, you have to approach that your reading table boldly, then you can receive the grace for a confidence that shows up no matter who's in the room. You must come boldly. You must come boldly. No reading equals low confidence. No reading equals low confidence. Now, I need you to act on these actions right now. These steps I gave you, act on them now because there are consequences if you don't. So let me talk about the emotional consequences of not acting now. Number 1, chronic inconsistency. Chronic inconsistency. See, I read a book, Mastering the Game of Consistent Confidence. And I talked about all of the factors. So there's a difference between confidence and consistent confidence. You know, consistent confidence, when you're with your girls in the chat room, you're confident. When you're with your boss, you're confident. When the governor walks in, you can still show up confidently. That's what we're talking about, consistent confidence. Not the type that it's only when you're with your friends in the chat room that you're confident. Then when your friends walk at you, I'm not, no, that's not the type of confidence I'm talking about. So, and in that book I talked about, there are about some factors for a consistent confidence. And one of the factors is consistency. When you build consistency, consistent confidence is built. If you are struggling with consistent confidence, it's because you are inconsistent. Now, chronic inconsistency leads to self-doubt in decisions. You are a busy professional. There will be decisions that will come to your table every day, even if you don't want to read. For the sake of that, so that you don't build yourself into a chronic inconsistent person, go and read your book today. Number 2, missed knowledge. Missed knowledge compounds over time. Your peers move faster mentally than you. That's what you begin to notice. So you better get your books. Number 3, every abandoned book silently whispers to you, you are not disciplined enough. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. There's a voice that indiscipline is costing you. You're always hearing you're not disciplined. You're not consistent. You're not a faithful person. That voice keeps speaking to you. And you know what? Whether you want to agree or not, your brain is believing that voice. That's the part that concerns me. Breaking news. Let me give you this truth. Consistency in reading equals confidence in thinking, speaking, and decision making. Write it down. Consistency in reading equals confidence in reading, thinking, and decision making. Consistency in reading equals confidence in thinking, speaking, and decision making. I'll take it for the last time. Consistency in reading equals confidence in thinking, speaking, and decision making. I want you to think of reading as weight training for the brain. If you skip sessions, your mental muscles atrophy. The more you skip, the weaker your confidence. Reading is, it was Mr. Tanko, one of our book readers, that called the book readers book his brain gym. Funny, right? The kind of names that book readers will give to book readers with. Now, that's what happens. The more you skip your gym sessions, the weaker your confidence becomes. Now, imagine what can happen to you when you begin to build this reading method. You will notice that you will enter meetings and you will look more decisive. You will sound more confident, more articulate, more quick thinking. Your decisions are going to be sharper. Your ideas are going to be clearer. You finish books quickly. Your mental library will begin to grow. Your knowledge base will expand. Your confidence will become automatic. Those people you are admiring their confidence, I'm telling you now, this is their secret. When they get to this point, stress doesn't shake them. They will show up. They will show up with their reading. You are neurologically trained for growth. You begin to train your brain to leave comfort and embrace growth because you choose to build confidence in your reading. I hope that I've been able to answer your question. Why is it that my confidence is doing clear? I hope that I've been able to answer your question and show you that low reading equals low confidence. If this resonated with you, then this is your time to stop the inconsistency. This is your time to stop letting inconsistency chip away at your confidence. Join the Book Builders Booth today. Use the information you can see on your screen. It is your space where you can build a neurologically supported reading habit. It's a space where you can read one book per week calmly, confidently, consistently. It is a space where you can protect your time and your space for growth. It is a space where you can reprogram your brain to prefer books over distractions. I need you to enter 2026 mentally superior, not mentally overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed and what I've said it before, you shouldn't be saying that. As a no professional should be found in that space. You need to enter 2026 mentally superior and not doing that. Your confidence is waiting for you, right? In the Book Builders Group. Step into 2026 forward, because if you miss it, it's a few days to go. Once it is December 20th, 11:59 p.m., the door gets shut. And once the door is shut, you can no longer come inside. That means you have to wait to 2027 to join us, and I know that you don't want that for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been good having you all here. I will definitely see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'll see you at 7 p.m. tomorrow. This is the Smart World.
You have the books, but no time. You want to grow, but your mind is stuck in traffic. And when it's time to speak, you go blank or play small.
That is not failure. That is mental overload. And Smart Speakers Academy was built to fix that. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I help you master 3 allied skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking.
Because confidence is built on competency. And when you read smart, you unlock speed of thoughts to become the smartest person in any room. Click the link you can see to unlock the smarter version of you. Of course, because when you read smart, you think smart. And when you think smart, you speak like a smart leader. This is your time. Let's build the smarter version of you. This is the Smart World.